For 20 years, one accusation was fixed on Pakistan's head. Pakistan helped the Afghan Taliban, that's why America lost. Kabul fell and the Taliban returned. This sentence was repeated in every press conference, every think tank, every debate. But the question is, was this accusation the truth, or was it a political narrative created to cover up the real facts? I am Masked Woman, and today I will open this entire story in the light of facts, history, and strategy. The 2,600-kilometer-long mountainous border between Pakistan and Afghanistan. It was the world's most porous, most insecure, and extremely difficult border. Even the British could not fully control it. That is why they created a buffer zone where tribal people moved freely under their own laws. This system continued even after independence, and this was the only practically enforceable reality. Then the Soviet attack happened, the American war began, and this border became the gateway for all kinds of movement: refugees, fighters, smugglers, and armed groups. All of this was a regional reality, not a Pakistani policy. When Western officials say that the Taliban came from Pakistan, they forget one simple truth. Everyone crossed this border because no one could secure it. It was an open field, and the accusation was placed on Pakistan. Now let's move to the contradiction that destroys this entire narrative itself. If Pakistan was helping the Afghan Taliban, then why did Pakistan fight a war for 20 years against the Pakistani Taliban, TTP? TTP, the ideological cousin of the Afghan Taliban, launched a war against Pakistan. More than 80,000 Pakistanis were martyred. Mosques, schools, markets were all targeted. Can any state help one Taliban and be destroyed by another Taliban at the same time? And even the Afghan Taliban never helped Pakistan against TTP. Rather, TTP enjoyed safe sanctuary inside Afghanistan for years. This truth proves one thing: the Afghan Taliban were never under Pakistan's control. So, where did this accusation come from? From inside Afghanistan. The Kabul government was hollow from the inside. Corruption, warlords, no real distribution of power, paper institutions, and an army that stood on foreign salaries and foreign air support. Billions of dollars came, but the system kept collapsing from within. And when a system collapses internally, the easiest thing is blame the neighbor. Pakistan was made the perfect villain. America's story wasn't different either. For 20 years, Washington could not decide what the purpose of the war was: eliminating Al-Qaeda, eliminating the Taliban, or nation building, democracy, Afghanization, or just leaving. The purpose kept changing. The war started being lost, and the burden of failure was put on Pakistan. These questions were never asked. Why did the Afghan army collapse in just 11 days? Why did the Taliban's influence keep increasing in rural areas? Why did the Kabul government lose public support? Because instead of these difficult questions, there was an easy sentence available: Pakistan helped the Taliban. Now look at the intelligence claim. America monitored Pakistan in every possible way for 2 decades. Drones, satellites, call intercepts, bases, joint operations. If there was state-level support, there would have been evidence. But after 20 years, not a single piece of evidence came forward. Sometimes the absence of evidence is itself the biggest evidence. The truth is, those who blamed Pakistan forgot that the real safe havens were inside Afghanistan, not in Pakistan. On Afghan soil were TTP, PLA, ISK, all operating openly. Pakistan repeatedly gave proofs, but no action was taken, meaning the country accused of providing sanctuary was itself suffering from terrorists who had foreign sanctuaries. India played a central role in creating this narrative. India invested heavily in the Kabul government, Afghan media, and security institutions, and pushed this line everywhere: Taliban equals Pakistan's puppet. This benefited India: isolate Pakistan, increase influence in Washington, strengthen ties with Kabul, and portray Pakistan's security concerns as weak. This narrative was repeated so many times that speculation became truth, and truth was buried. Then came August 2021. The Afghan army trained for 20 years collapsed in just 11 days. No Pakistani soldiers, no Pakistani tanks, no Pakistani air support. This collapse proves that the Taliban did not win because of Pakistan. They won because the Afghan state was hollow inside, illegitimate, weak, and standing purely on foreign support. If Pakistan was such a big factor, the system wouldn't collapse in just 11 days. The clear truth is, Pakistan did not engineer the Taliban's victory. Pakistan did not control the Taliban. Pakistan did not defeat America. Afghanistan's downfall was the result of internal failure, confusion in U.S. policy, regional political games, and ground realities. If you want to understand the truth, you must look beyond narratives and examine the facts. Another mask has slipped. Another truth revealed. Before you go, like, comment, and subscribe. This journey continues, and I want you with me.